Having set out to find his friends, Baku arrives at the last bastion, where he finds King Carnelian and Hendrik. At the king's orders, Hendrik and our hero head out on a mission to infiltrate Heliodor Castle, which has been overrun by monsters. There they defeat Tyriot, one of the 6 spectral sentinels, I said it properly that time on the first try, and clear the darkness from the skies. Their mission complete, they head back to the bastion, where the celebratory banquet lasts long into the night. The next morning, the pair are summoned to see the king. Hendrik is presented with the Shield of Heliodor, the highest honor of the realm. The shield was then promptly taken by the main protagonist because Hendrik is using a two-handed longsword, and you can't use both a shield and longsword at the same time. Poor Hendrix. The king then commands the 2 heroes to travel to Mount Pengley, a place long associated with the Luminary, in search of aid in the battle ahead. Officially allies at last, they set out for the mysterious mountain in the hopes of finding help and perhaps an old friend or 2. Oh, by the way, there's a talking cow that predicts the weather. That is all. Boo boo doo boo doo 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 doo. Before I head up to Pengley, I wish to stop by Costa Valor. Perhaps the greatest man who ever lived will be there. Those who have been watching from the beginning know exactly who I am talking about. The man, the myth, the legend! To which none, not even the mighty Jesus Luminary King Arthur... God damn it, there's a freaking... Well, I guess we're not going to Costa Valor. Hey, treasure! Treasure! A mini medal! Too bad the Mini Medal Association is probably dead, considering the fact that the world is dying. And Mordegan is attempting to commit mass genocide against all living things that aren't monsters. He's already taken the mermaids, goddammit! Now into the spooky mountains. Ooh, dragon riders! I've never fought those in a Dragon Quest game before, I think. Maybe. Oh joy, they can attack twice. Guess I'll have to match them.
Well that ends well.
Oh, yes, 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 yes! Yes, shiny dragon! Why is that a good thing, you ask? You'll see after I kill them all. Wow, Hendrik is a fucking boss. I'm riding a dragon, motherfucker! Fear me! Oh, the luminary Jesus King Arthur guy is now a dragon rider. could have named this dragon Kevin. Come on, Kevin, we have much to do. What the fuck are you, tiny ghost thing sitting on a ledge? I see you! What are you? Is this the right way? No, this was the exact opposite way. Well, I got to yell at the ghost thing, so it was worth the detour. Have fun trying to catch him. No! Goodbye, Kevin. Be a good boy. Or girl. I never actually checked. I will not fight you, bees, because bees are not Kevin. Okay, fine, I'll fight a bee. Fuck you! For the sake of treasure! Enchanted stone! I don't really need those. Ooh, wait, there's a town over here! Don't mind me just riding in on my giant-ass hornet. Ooh, pretty monastery. Castle. Whatever the proper word for this place is, I like it. Built into the agriculture... geography, that's the word.
What connection could a place like this have to the luminary? It certainly benefits from divine protection of some kind. Yggdrasil fell to earth not far from here, yet the temple buildings escaped entirely unscathed.
I know that face. That man is a knight of Heliodor.
Hey look, it's Tien.
Heliodorian swine! You think that your blockade will break us? Think again. The disciples of Angrila are made of sterner stuff, as you will soon see.
Dude, calm your tits. I'm Jesus.
What in the... These movements must be intended to confound us. Be on your guard. They may attack from any angle.
Or they're just doing Tai Chi.
Enough, all of you. Is this how we treat visitors? As your High Lama, I order you to stand down.
Your High Lama? High Lama? Who thought it was a good idea to give the llama weed? I'm sorry, I had to make that joke.
Your Holiness, these people are not visitors. They are soldiers of Heliodor. We cannot be sure of their intentions.
Soldiers of Heliodor, you say?
Dude, look at the sweet tat I have on my left hand.
Perhaps, but his young friend does not look like a military man to me.
That's because I'm not. Check out the sweet tat on my left hand. It proves that I am King Jesus Arthur.
I sense a great power within you. Tell me, young man, are you the luminary?
Fuck yeah.
Incredible. He divined your true identity with a single glance.
How long we have waited for this day. Please, you must forgive my disciples' discourtesy. Their training is incomplete. Welcome to Angrila, honored luminary. It would please me if you would join me in the high hall at the top of the temple. We have much to discuss.
Strange child, but remarkably perceptive for one so young. There is more to him than meets the eye, that much is certain. Well,
Yep.
we've come this far. We might as well make our way to this high hall of theirs. See what he has to say.
How could I have been so rude to the luminary? Does Tien ever show up in Dragon Ball anymore? It's all focused on Goku now, right? No Krillin, no Tien. Now the little guy Tien's with. God, such a large cast and yet so wasted. If one loses the will to win, one is already lost. Yeah, wax that philosophical all you want, buddy. Okay, you're probably the chef. You're another spooky ghost thing that's watching me. What the fuck are you?
I welcome you once again to Angri-La, honored luminary. As I believe you know, it is my privilege to serve as High Lama of this most sacred temple.
High Lama, just... Why High Lama? And what's the angry part of Angri-La for? Places are usually named after puns in Dragon Quest. So the angry is going to come in somehow. Someone is going to be pissed at some point.
I am to address you as Your Holiness, correct? Might I ask what you and your people know of my companion?
Why, everything, of course. We have awaited his coming ever since the day he entered this world, in the castle of Dundrasil.
Ooh, they know my people.
Waiting for him? What do you mean?
I mean exactly what I say, nothing more. Tell me, do you recognize the symbol on this banner? It is the emblem of Dundrasil. Since the Age of Heroes, the princes of that nation have come here to train with us for 6 years of their youth.
Oh, damn.
Your young friend was born a prince of Dundrasil. Thus did we expect him to come here as a boy and study under the great Grand Master Pang. Sadly, that was not to be.
Lama, which translates as Superior One, is a title officially extended only to the few dozen Tibetan Buddhist monks who have achieved the highest level of spiritual development. I take back my smack talk, Dragon Quest. Golf claps for you.
So if fate had been kinder, you would have spent a good part of your childhood here.
Yep, that's what it sounds like, Hendrik.
What of his tutor? This Grand Master Pang you speak of?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure from the High Lama's tone that he's dead.
When the Lord of Shadows brought the world tree low, the Master set out to summon a magical mandala to protect the temple from destruction. The spell succeeded, but its power was too great. Grand Master Pang did not return.
A noble sacrifice indeed.
Now that the Master is gone, it falls to me to guide you. Come to the field of discipline. It lies behind this hall. There is something you must see.
I'm going to be trained by a child.
It's a shame that the Grand Master cannot be here. I would have liked to.
Oh, dang it. Yes, I would have loved to have met the Grand Master as well. Also, I am going to be trained by a child. He might be the High Lama, but I'm still allowed to be apprehensive about this, right? Alright, kid, what you got for me?
Beyond those doors lies the field of discipline, where students of Angri-La strive for enlightenment. Before we tread upon this hallowed ground, let me tell you a little of our history, and of the luminary of legend himself, Erdwin.
I'm still pretty sure it's supposed to be Erdrick. Why did they change it for this translation, I wonder?
Before setting out to defeat the Dark One, Erdwin came to our temple to learn from the Wise Ones, who made their homes here even then. The first Grand Master, i.e., accepted him as a disciple and trained him in the secrets of spiritual realization. But he did not train alone. During his time here, he met someone who would change his fate forever.
Who was this person?
Another of I.Yi's disciples, a young mage whose talent outshone that of all who had come before. A man named Morkant. Erdwin and Morkant would train together every day, each striving to outstrip the other. Though they were fierce rivals, they became firm friends.
Fierce rivals make for great fierce friends.
When their training was complete, Morkant joined with Erdwin in his quest to slay the Dark One. Without Morkant's magic, he might never have prevailed. Before setting out, they carved an inscription into this stone, a pledge of eternal friendship. It has been a treasure of ours ever since.
Aw, how sweet.
Morkant. I have not heard the name before.
Now, allow me to show you to the field of discipline, if you would be so good as to follow me.
I mean, I have nothing else better to do than follow you, so yeah, let's see how terribly this goes. Because the pessimist in me always says something is going to go terribly wrong. And by terribly wrong, I mean something is going to come and try and kill me. Yeah, this definitely looks like a battle arena to me.
Welcome to the field of discipline. Since the Age of Heroes, many a would-be warrior has spilt sweat and blood upon these flagstones. If your karma had been different, this is where you would have trained under Grand Master Pang, like all the princes of Dundrasil before you. I have brought you here so that you might stand in the footsteps of your ancestors. An unbroken line leading all the way back to the Age of Heroes. Even your grandfather, Lord Robert, completed his training here. The memory of his achievements shall live long in the temple's memory.
Ah, old Rab trained here. Wait, his actual name is Robert? No wonder he goes by Rab.
His achievements?
Pang was a harsh master. With this implement, disciples whose efforts were lacking were given motivation, directly to their fundament. It became known as the Naughty Stick.
The Naughty Stick. Oh, that is funny.
During the course of his 6 years of tuition, your grandfather's right honorable posterior was paddled an unprecedented 10,000 times.
Oh, old granddad got his butt spanked 10,000 times.
The tale of Lord Robert's road to enlightenment lives on to this day. Every disciple knows that he must focus at all times, lest he face the same fate.
A legendary achievement indeed.
The deadpan reaction's even better.
You are worried for your grandfather, yes? Do not be. Lord Robert overcame every challenge set for him by the Grand Master, and emerged stronger every time.
Okay, so this explains why Rab is able to equip claws, seems to know martial arts, and it also explains how Rab was able to teach Jade martial arts. Yeah, this kid is indeed like 5, but unfortunately he's the only one who can teach me, so I guess he's gonna be my teacher, and he might end up spanking me a couple times.
The fall of the World Tree would not have been enough to extinguish one so resilient. He is alive. I sense it.
Well, at least he's alive.
Tonight there will be a modest feast in the High Hall to celebrate your long-awaited arrival. We would be greatly honored if you would join us. We may not be able to aid you as we would have done were Master Pang still with us, but in this respect at least, we can provide.
Hey, I'll never turn down free food, as long as it tastes good. The long-suffering disciplines are overjoyed to have an evening's respite from their training, and eat, drink, and dance till the early hours. Then morning comes, and all the disciples regret their lives' decisions as they now suffer from terrible hangovers and must now endure grueling training.
It is high time we were on our way. If the Grand Master was still alive, perhaps we might have learned something to help us in our fight against the Lord of Shadows. Sadly, it was not to be.
I got to sleep in the kid's bed. Is there a bed here? Did I sleep on the carpet? Hello. He had said he intended to speak with you alone, but I hear he's... What could be happening? Is it some monster horde coming to kill me?
And the hermit? What news of him?
Forgive us, Your Holiness. The monsters on the mountain path were too strong. We were unable to reach him.
I see.
Your Holiness, is there a problem?
Yes, Sir Hendrik. I fear there is. You see, 2 weeks ago a hermit visited us, unannounced. Then just as suddenly departed for the top of the mountain.
Alone? Whatever for?
That I do not know. The moment he heard that Master Pang had passed away, he ran from the temple. He was last seen climbing the path to the summit. The mountain has become infested with monsters, emboldened and strengthened by the rise of the Lord of Shadows. It is a perilous place indeed. This being so, I dispatched a group of disciples to return him to safety. As you can see, things did not go quite as planned.
I have trained all my life for a moment such as this, and yet I have failed in my first true test. I have brought shame upon Angri-La.
Calm your tits, guys. I'll handle it.
May be able to offer some assistance.
I thank you for your kindness, but you are guests here. I cannot ask you to undertake such a dangerous task.
Okay, then don't ask. We'll go up the mountain anyway.
A knight of Heliodor does not abandon an innocent in need. These people have shown us great kindness. It is only right that we do them a kindness in return. Would you not agree?
Yep, let's go.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, but I cannot allow you to bear this burden alone. I shall come with you. We must depart for the summit of Mount Panglai without delay. After exiting the temple, we will take the path to the east in order to begin our ascent.
Alright, small child, let's go. Take him to fucking Chipotle. Ty, I don't think Chipotle is still open, considering the apocalypse is happening. Well, happened. Taco Bell. Of course Taco Bell is fine, they just use rat meat anyway. A staff of anti-magic. Interesting. That's Waffle House. How do you put meat into a waffle? Who puts meat into a waffle? Kevin! I got Kevin back! Yay! Come on, Kevin! We have much to do! And by much to do, I mean a mountain to climb, and that's about it. Ooh, Flame Horsey. Good luck catching me when I can fly, motherfucker. Ooh, it's all quiet.
It seems we are too late. Is this the hermit we came in search of?
Unfortunately so. He was in deep meditation when he breathed his last. I am glad at least that he was prepared to meet his fate. But that posture, it is awful. Uniquely awful. I know it from somewhere.
Oh no. Rab! That is definitely Rab.
Incredible! Issue 1 of the Ogler's Digest. And in mint condition.
Only Rab would have that. And nice to know he now has a friend to talk about this kind of stuff with.
Indeed. It seems our friend here made his peace with the world before departing. This, at least, is some small solace. Huh? But this is one of the royal treasures of Dundrasil. Why would a lowly hermit have such a...
Granddad, no!
skies? Can it really be?
Lord Robert!
Of course it is. Who else has a mustache like that? And who else would have a copy of Ogler's Digest?
Your grandfather was Master Pang's most fervent disciple. Can he have chosen to follow his mentor to the next life, perhaps?
No, he is still breathing.
What?
His spirit hovers in the place between life and death. It is only a matter of time before he passes the point of no return. But there may yet be a way to save him.
Yes.
If you were to follow him into the void, you might be able to bring him back.
Well, open a portal to the void, son. I'm gonna cannonball into it.
How? Is this even possible?
The ancient teachings tell us that the summit of Mount Panglai stands at the crossroads between this world and the next. If you will permit me, I can perform an ancient rite that will send you to the place between worlds. But it is not a decision to be taken lightly. Once that place is entered, there is no guarantee of return.
I have heard that many times, boy.
Well, will you take that chance? Will you visit the void and bring Lord Robert back to us?
Yep.
Very well. I will prepare for the ritual. It is time to depart for the place to which every soul must go, but from which few ever return. It is time to perform the rite.
What is this foolish dance? What manner of ritual is this?
Let the boy do his thing. If it works, who gives a shit how he does it? Oh look, it actually works! I thought Yggdrasil was the place all souls were to return to. Well, if this is Yggdrasil, I can see why it's all corrupted and shit since the Dark Lord came over. Ooh, pretty lady.
Another wandering soul drifts into my domain. Welcome, child, to the end of your journey. Destiny is cruel indeed to send me one so young. This may be a fruitless question, given the vacant expression you wear, but do you know what fate awaits you here?
Yeah.
He is wise beyond his years. An intellectual giant. I must return to the world above and tell everyone I met such a marvel.
Okay, enough with the sarcasm, lady.
Do you think me a fool, boy? Do not pretend. There is no need for pretense here. You are ignorant. This is as it should be.
Now, I'm pretty sure I know what's going to happen. I'm going to meet Rab and we're going to have to make a daring escape from the void together as you try and stop us, because your job is probably to make sure I don't escape.
Let me unburden you of at least a little of your ignorance. I will explain in simple terms that even an idiot may understand. As you see, this world is a blank slate. It is a place of nothingness.
Yes, I can see that, and I don't appreciate your tone, lady.
Before Yggdrasil fell, departed souls would come here before returning to the world tree.
Ah, that makes sense.
But now that the tree is gone, it is a place with an entrance but no exit. A dead end for the dead. A spiritual cul-de-sac. What I'm trying to tell you is that you will never leave this world. Before long, your soul will dissipate and be lost to the void. As long as the cycle of souls is interrupted, all who die will suffer the same fate. Until at last, the Lord of Shadows is the only one who remains. This is your destiny. Accept it, for you cannot change it.
Fuck you. I am King Jesus Arthur, and I can change anything, even fate.
You cling to the vain hope that the heart of Yggdrasil may be recovered from Mordegon's clutches. If you do, you are a fool.
Damn, you're a pessimist. And that's coming from me.
And yet, you would not be alone in your foolishness. There are others who refuse to accept that all is lost.
Let me guess, a man named Robert.
Some people just don't know when to give up.
When bright brand bores through heaven's doors, the sun shall rise o'er darkened skies, and banish night with holy light. Hey, what you doing here, old man?
Did you think that he chose death out of a sense of despair? You could not be more wrong. He came here with hope in his heart. The hope that one day he will defeat the Lord of Shadows. Your grandfather came to find me so that I might teach him the last of my secrets.
Oh, so you do know who I am.
You know who I am, of course. Foolish child. I am Pang, Grand Master of Angrila. Your grandfather's teacher and tormentor.
Damn. So that 10,000 was on purpose. That kinky old man.
Do you see the magic circle that surrounds him? precise pattern of movements draws energy from the ether and channels it to create the mandala of Yggdrasil. This is the final secret. He has been flailing away like this ever since he arrived here. It is not good for him at his age. But when the great sigil is complete, he will have mastery over a power not seen since the Age of Heroes. Get out, mate! Don't you dare give up now! I'll beat your bottom black and blue, I swear it!
She still has to stick. Even in death, she has to stick. Oh my god! He's doing a Kamehameha!
Well, would you look at that? Perhaps he is not completely useless after all.
Did you see that? I finally did it! Oh, it was beautiful!
Yes, very impressive. I thought you had gone soft in your dotage, but it seems you still have some guts. Well done.
Jinx! Grandmaster Pang! Was that praise? Woohoo! For the first time in my long life, she's actually paid me a compliment. Oh, that's warmed my cockles more than 100 nips of the hard stuff.
I'm just going to leave you to make your own joke at this statement, because I feel like it's just too easy.
Perhaps if you could stop congratulating yourself for one moment and squint beyond the end of your bulbous nose, you would see we have a visitor.
Hi, Granddad.
Oh my! Is it really you, laddie?
Yep.
Oh, not you as well. Your poor young life snatched away from you. It's not fair. It's not fair, I tell you.
Rab, it's not that bad. I just came to get you back from death.
Oh, stop your sniveling. The boy is alive.
He's what? But what's he doing here then?
Come to get your old ass back into action.
He and his friends found your body and sent his soul from the world above to bring you back.
Ah, really? But I only came here to... And you went to all that trouble. As you can see, I'm perfectly fine.
In this world, maybe, but not back in our reality.
Finer than ever, in fact. Now that I've learned the final secret, you and me are going to be unstoppable. Come on, let's get back to our bodies and show that Lord of Shadows what we're made of.
Stop right there! Where do you think you are going?
Back from the dead, what do you think?
I can't thank you enough for all you've done, Grandmaster. But now that my training's finished, I need to be on my way.
Wait a minute. Actually, hold on, Rab. There is something we need to do first.
Finished? Oh, but we haven't even begun.
I got 6 years to make up.
Honored Luminary, if you would like to follow me.
I got 6 years to make up. Alright, let's begin.
Your grandfather has mastered the last secret of Angry-La. He now has the power to send enemies straight to the beyond. It is a technique first devised in the Age of Heroes by Morkant, brother-in-arms of the Luminary of Legend. For you, I have a technique no less impressive. An attack of such incredible power that it can tear through all 4 dimensions.
Damn.
It was devised by Erdwin himself during his training with Yi, our first Grand Master. And it will give you strength beyond reckoning, Luminary.
Alright, what do I have to do to have you teach this?
Well, that can't be a bad thing. Me with Morkant's spell and you with Erdwin's attack. We'll be unstoppable.
If you can master it. None since Erdwin has been able to do so. The training you must undergo to acquire this power will be more intense, more relentless, more excruciating than any you have faced before. Well, do you think you have what it takes to endure this most trying of trials?
Fucking hit me, let's go!
I knew you would make the right choice. Now, let us begin. The first step is to focus your mental energies and call forth a blade of pure light. Hold out your hand and try.
Well, that was surprisingly easy.
As good as can be expected for a first attempt. The heat of battle should help to speed you up a little.
Battle? You mean you're going to fight him? Oh, no, the poor lad's not ready.
Shut up, Rob. I want to do this.
Me? Why would I rumple my nice clean robe when I have you to do my dirty work for me?
Tang, you are evil, and I love you. I hate you for your sarcasm, but I love you.
What? You're going to make me fight my own grandson?
Well, that's what she said now, didn't she?
Who better, Lord Robert? You have mastered all our secrets now. There is no one better suited to the task. And besides, I've always wanted to see 2 princes of Dundrasil battling it out. Let me know when you are ready to begin.
You, lady, are evil, and I respect that. Let's fucking go!
Before we continue, allow me to give your grandfather an unfair advantage. All in the name of speeding up your training, of course.
Considering how you've been acting since I met you, this is not at all unexpected.
Alive in decades! Let me at the little blighter!
Gramps has achieved Ultra Instinct!
That's the spirit. Don't hold back. Show him the true power of our last and greatest secret.
Just you watch me.
Luminary, prepare yourself. Beat back the onslaught and unleash the technique if you can. The more you use it, the stronger it will become. You must practice until it is perfect.
Here I come, laddie. It's time to show you what this old man can do.
This is going to be fun! Really? Normal battle music for this? Ow! Quadra Slash. A single enemy only version of an almighty attack originally used. Yes, yes, yes! Oh, you've got to be. Gotta practice! There we go! Well, this is gonna hurt. Ow! Well. Ow. Haha. Haha.
Let the darkness consume you!
How about no? Actually, I have to play it smart for once. Ha 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 ha.
Your soul! Try this massage.
Oh no. I am scared. Boop, boop. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, that was a nice bit of damage. Hey, I mugged my old man.
Oh, yes. Wonderful. I couldn't have beaten him more soundly myself. I must say, I doubted you had it in you. But you have proved me wrong. And for once, that is no bad thing.
Quadra slash.
The power of the technique comes from your heart. Hone that greatest of weapons, and none will be able to stand before you. Now, I think it's time we peeled that old degenerate off the flagstones, don't you?
Yep, time to head back to reality.
You beat me, even with the last secret of Angry-La in my side. Oh, I can't believe how much you've grown, laddie.
It weren't too much of an embarrassment, no. Perhaps I finally have a disciple worthy of the name.
So this is where you have been hiding.
What the fuck?
Wait, I know that voice.
Mordegan.
Sniveling worms. You thought to escape my clutches by cowering here in this ruined world. You have only delayed the inevitable.
No! Curse you! I had thought your powers could not reach us here. It seems I underestimated you. So inconsiderate. There was one last thing I wanted to teach you. Fine. It seems we must do it the hard way. You two will just have to learn the ultimate ability here and now. Or die trying.
Yeah, that's usually how we learn things.
So the last secret of Angri-La wasn't the last one? And Quadra Slash wasn't either?
Of course not, foolish man. There is another. A supreme skill devised by Grandmaster Ai. One that Erdwin and Malkin performed together. Well, don't just stand there. Combine your powers. Revive the technique that was lost to us so long ago, so that I can die happy.
But I don't want you to die at all.
Resist me.
You must do exactly as I say. Exactly when I say it. We have only one chance. Robert, do not think. Act. Use the technique I taught you. Quickly! Now, Luminary! Unleash Quadra Slash! Yes, the last and greatest of all the secrets of Angri-La. The technique to end all techniques. Solar flare!
The drill to pierce the motherfucking heavens!
He is back with us. But he is greatly weakened. We must get him to the temple right away.
How long was I out? Oh, so this is a bed.
Ah. You are finally awake. Good. I feared you had suffered some lasting injury. Lord Robert awoke a short while ago. He's outside speaking with the High Lama. We should join them.
Better late than never, eh?
Yeah, I see it didn't take you long to get your strength back, old Rab.
What are you staring at me like that for? Is there something on my face?
It is your physique, Lord Robert. You were a good deal slighter, only a short time ago.
Ah, I wasn't the only one who's going to bring this up.
Oh, that! Nothing a good breakfast couldn't cure. Aye, the Grand Master put me through worse on more than one occasion.
Lord Robert has told me what came to pass in the void, that you met Grand Master Pang, and that she trained you in the ancient arts. I hear that you were even able to master the ultimate abilities of your ancestor Erdwin. You have my congratulations.
And I hear that I owe you a debt of thanks, Sir Henrik, for looking after the boy here while I was away.
Please think nothing of it, my lord. It is the least I could do to make amends for all the wrongs I have done. Indeed, I feel I must apologize.
Ah, don't torture yourself over it, son. We've all been pawns in Mordigan's game. You've nothing to apologize for.
Thank you. Truly. What do you intend to do now? We had hoped to find guidance here in Angri-La, but alas, we find ourselves at an impasse.
Well, funnily enough, I was just thinking about something Grandmaster Pang told me. She said old Erdwin used a very special form of transport when he went after the Dark One. Some sort of sacred flying contraption.
Whatever could that mean?
Something that flies. That's what it means, Hendrik.
I didn't get the chance to ask her any more about it. But it sounds like just what we need to get up to that castle and knock Mordigan off his perch. As for our old friends, none of them were exactly the giving up type, eh? If I'm still alive and kicking, you can bet the rest of them are out there somewhere. So, what say we head over to Arborea and keep an eye out for our pals on the way? If this flying doodad's supposed to be sacred, the folks over there will know something about it for sure. There's no time to lose. The longer we wait, the stronger Mordigan gets. So, let's get going.
Yay! Old Granddad has come back to us. That's more than what a lot of fathers do.
Honored Luminary, we disciples of Angri-La will do all that we can to aid you in your preparations to take on the Lord of Shadows. We have even devised a special training regime for you. Visit us again soon. We will stand ready to help you hone your powers.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Though it does kind of sadden me that good old Pang is still dead. A disciple worthy of the name. Okay, this seems like a good time to sign off. But I want to see what this new training program is. Well, fuck.